We live in an era where the faster we rush, the further we seem to fall behind. To truly master your life, you must walk alone. In a world that demands constant motion, standing still becomes a revolutionary act. Our journey today explores 10 powerful paradoxes that will redefine your personal vision of success. The traditional path to achievement is often a trap. We are taught to chase, to struggle, and to compete. Yet true power lies in the opposite direction. As we dive into these contradictions, prepare to question everything you know. These are the hidden laws of the universe that most people spend lifetimes ignoring completely. At this mark, we begin decoding the first paradox, the mystery of change. To change the world effectively, you must first start by accepting it exactly as it is. Resistance creates friction, while acceptance creates a foundation for action. You cannot fix a machine if you refuse to acknowledge that its parts are currently broken. The art of life is much like water. It finds the path of least resistance through total acceptance. Only then can we begin to steer our own destiny. Transformation is not a battle against the old, but a blooming of the new. Let go of the struggle and watch how the world begins to shift. Now we enter the realm of the inner self. Here we encounter the second paradox, the idea that failure is actually the only reliable bridge to success. Every setback is a data point, a lesson carved in experience. Those who fear falling will never learn the mechanics of how to stand up truly tall. The third paradox teaches us that what we fear most is exactly what we must face. Growth lives on the other side of your deepest personal discomfort. Avoidance only gives your fears more power over your decisions. By walking toward the fire, you find that the flames are often just an elaborate mental illusion. Paradox 4 reveals that vulnerability is not a weakness, but our greatest strength. To be open is to be invincible, because you have nothing left to hide. We spend our lives building armor, yet that very armor prevents us from feeling the world. Real power comes from the courage to be seen as human. When you stop pretending to be perfect, you become relatable. And in relatability, you find the influence and connection that lead to a truly mastered life. The strongest trees are those that bend with the wind. Your ability to be fragile is what ultimately makes you unbreakable in the face of life's storms. As Tony Robbins famously noted at this point, success leaves clues. The patterns of greatness are always there, hidden within the stories of those who dared. But you cannot find those clues if you are busy running from your own reflection. Breakthroughs only happen when you look directly into your own soul's mirror. Stop searching for external validation and start looking for internal truth. The mastery of your life begins with the honest mapping of your own inner landscape. The path forward is rarely a straight line. It is a series of corrections and realizations that transform your past wounds into your future competitive advantages. Persistence is the fuel, but self-awareness is the engine. Without knowing who you are simply a passenger in a vehicle driven by random chance. Build your foundation on the truth of your existence. Only then can you withstand the pressures of a world that wants to mold you into something else. Write your own narrative. Do not let the ghosts of your past failures dictate the chapters of your future success. You hold the pen of your destiny. The internal war ends when you accept all parts of yourself. From that peace comes a power that no external force can ever take away from you. We transition now to the paradox of performance. Paradox 5 suggests that in order to go faster, you must first learn how to slow down. Constant movement is not progress. It is often just noise. Real speed comes from clarity, and clarity is only found in moments of deliberate, quiet stillness. Research from UCLA has shown that stopping to meditate actually allows the brain to process information 20% faster than those who are constantly busy. In this digital age, the lack of focus is our greatest poverty. By slowing your breath and your mind, you unlock a hidden gear of cognitive efficiency. Tune out the static of the world to hear the music of your own intuition. Success is not about doing more. It is about doing what matters. Paradox 6 tells us that the fewer choices we have, the happier we become. Abundance often leads to paralysis, while constraint breeds true creative freedom. Decision fatigue drains our energy and steals our joy. By simplifying your life, and limiting your options, you reclaim the power of your own focused will. Paradox 7 reminds us that the more we learn, the more we realize how little we actually know. Intellectual humility is the hallmark of a master. The expert who knows everything has stopped growing. The student who knows nothing is the one who will eventually inherit the secrets of the entire world. Wisdom is not the accumulation of facts, but the shedding of illusions. It is the realization that the world is far deeper than our narrow perceptions. Time is your most precious resource. Stop spending it on things that do not serve your higher purpose or your deepest sense of personal fulfillment. Focus on the essential. Eliminate the trivial. The paradox of performance is that the most productive people are often the ones who do the least. One flame can light 1,000 more without losing its heat. In the same way, one focused mind can change the course of human history itself. We move now to the fourth part, the paradox of connection. Paradox 8 reveals a profound truth. The more you give, the more you actually receive. The ego believes in scarcity, but the soul understands abundance. When you contribute to others, you tap into a flow of energy that returns to you. True wealth is measured by what you have given away, not what you have hoarded. Your legacy is built on the lives you have touched positively. Maya Angelou taught us at this point that people will forget your words, but they will never forget the way you made them feel inside. Human connection is the ultimate currency of success. You cannot master life in a vacuum. You must master the art of being a blessing to others. Success is empty if you have no one to share it with. The paradox of giving is that it fills your own heart while helping someone else. Paradox 9 suggests that solitude is the only way to truly connect with others. You must know yourself in silence before you can be with people. Loneliness is a lack of company, but solitude is the presence of self. In solitude, you find the strength that allows you to love others properly. Susan Wojcicki shared at this moment that success does not come from a perfect plan, but from being flexible within the many paradoxes of opportunity. Rigidity is the enemy of progress. Life is fluid, and those who can adapt to the changing tides of reality are the ones who ultimately survive. Be firm in your destination, but flexible in your route. The paradox of planning is that the best opportunities often arrive as unexpected, sudden disruptions. Embrace the chaos. Within the unpredictability of life lies the seed of your greatest breakthrough. Learn to dance with the unknown and you'll never fail. Finally, paradox 10. To live fully, you must accept your own mortality. The awareness of death is what gives every moment its incredible, vibrant value. When we stop running from the end, we start living in the now. The finitude of life is the very thing that makes it so precious. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. It serves as a constant reminder to make your time here truly count for something. Mastering life is mastering the art of dying to your old self every day. Let go of what no longer serves you to make space for growth. Every ending is a new beginning. The paradox of mortality is that the more we accept it, the more fearless and alive we truly become today. Rise above the petty fears of the ego. When you look at life through the lens of eternity, your problems become small and your potential infinite. Open your eyes to the miracle of existence. You are a bridge between the finite and the infinite, a master of paradox in a changing world. Step into your power. The 10 paradoxes are not obstacles, but keys. They unlock the doors to a version of yourself you haven't even met yet. The summit is close. Everything you have learned has prepared you for this moment of total integration and life-defining mastery of your own soul's purpose. We reach the final part, your strategy for action. It is time to take these 10 paradoxes and weave them into the fabric of your life. At this mark, if you want to go deeper, we have prepared a detailed document. You can receive our exclusive guide directly via your email address. Knowledge without action is merely a dream. Download the materials and start applying these principles to your daily routine, starting from this very moment. Success is not a destination you reach. It is a way of dancing with the contradictions of reality. It is a constant process of refinement. Redefine what it means to win. It is no longer about the external trophies, but the internal peace and the strength of your own character today. Build a community of like-minded individuals. The path of the master is solitary in soul, but shared in spirit with those who also seek truth. Treat your life as a masterpiece in progress. Every mistake is a brushstroke, every paradox a shadow that gives the light its true meaning and depth. You are the architect of your own experience. Do not let the world tell you what is possible. Use the paradoxes to find your own way. If this message resonated with you, join our community of seekers. Together, we can navigate the complexities of this age and find our true north. Be the lighthouse in your own life. When the fog of confusion rolls in, let these paradoxes be the light that guides you back home safely. You are not separate from the world. You are the world experiencing itself. Mastering your life is simply returning to this fundamental, beautiful truth of being. Every step counts. Do not be discouraged by the distance. The journey itself is the reward, and every paradox is a signpost along the way. Plant the seeds of change today. In time, they will grow into a forest of strength and wisdom that will shelter you through any future storm. As the world continues its frantic pace, you now possess the secret keys to remain centered, powerful, and truly successful in your own unique way. Trust the process. Trust the paradoxes. Most importantly, trust yourself. You have everything you need to create a life of deep meaning and lasting impact. Thank you for walking this path with us. May these insights serve as your compass in the days ahead. We look forward to seeing your transformation. Go forth and master your life. The world is waiting for the version of you that is no longer afraid of the beautiful, powerful, truth-filled paradox.